Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Pastor Jacob. I was getting ready for my surgery this morning. I got a little small minor thing going on this morning. So just keep me in prayer, but nothing to worry about, hopefully. But I was just watching Dr. John Campbell's channel. I've been watching it since the whole COVID pandemic. And he has been a really great source of wise, straightforward, unbiased, factual information. And so I watch his channel a lot. And just this morning, he put this video out that was, I believe, a warning to us all. The WHO, the World Health Organization, has just made their play.
But while I was researching that, I came across a really disturbing speech from the Secretary General of the World Health Organization talking about WHO global health certification. Now, bear in mind, they're still working on this power grab, this international health regulations things that governments around the world seem to be sleepwalking into. Now, I'm going to play you a video now. Just look out for where he talks about the value of digital health that was highlighted in the SARS coronavirus pandemic. He talks about developing a digital infrastructure based on the European Union certification system, which was, as I understand it, a very efficient, thorough system for monitoring people's vaccination status, for example. Then he talks about a global health certification network. This is going to be a global endeavour. So wherever you go, your digital information will be there and be available. Now, this seems to have started already. They've taken the European Union model and they're sort of building on this now. It's going to be accessible globally. He emphasises that privacy is the key. I'm not going to comment on that. I'm just going to say, would you buy a second-hand car off this guy? He's talking about the next pandemic already. Is there something in mind? Do they know something we don't? Cross-border records are going to be readily available. This is going to be necessary, apparently, because of migration, for example. So health records are going to be available anywhere. Accessible by whom? He doesn't actually point out.
While the emergency phase of the COVID-19 pandemic is now over, investments in digital infrastructure remain an important resource for health systems and for economies and societies at large. Like many countries, the European Union made significant investments in COVID-19 certificates to help people move around as safely as possible during the pandemic. The European significant investments in COVID-19 certificates to help people move around as safely as possible during the pandemic. The European Union certification system was used by all 27 EU member states and more than 50 other countries. Building on the success of the EU system, WHO is proud today to launch the Global Digital Health Certification Network. So thank you so much to European Union for the excellent certification system that you have transferred to us, and we have the chance to build on it. WHO will begin operations of the network today with the existing COVID-19 certificate as a global public good. Soon after, we will expand this infrastructure by incorporating other use, such as a digitized international certificate of vaccination.
Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know where you sit at on eschatology. Now, I've been trying to study and trying to understand the post-mill view. I've been trying to understand the I-mill view. And I have a surface level knowledge of those views. However, all my life, to this point, I have been pre-millennium, pre-tribulation in my eschatology. And what that means is I believe that we are living in a time prior to the millennium. Also, I believe that we will be raptured before the tribulation. I already hear Mike Winger. I already hear all my post-mill friends. I already hear all of y'all right now saying, hey, don't do that, Jake. Don't listen to an event, or don't see the news of an event and then add it right to the Bible. However, this one to me is one that I at least think we ought to put up our antennas, that we ought to pay close attention to, because if the WHO, if the World Health Organization is planning to have global health certificates, meaning that no matter where you go in the planet, they will have your health information, because this is for the good of the people all over the world, which we know it's not. But they say it's for the good of the people all over the world. Does this not sound like Revelation 13? I'm just saying that. Where no one will be able to buy or sell without the mark of the beast. This is what it sounds like. Or at least this is the foundation of these are the things that they're putting in order for a one world government. That's exactly what it sounds like. And we know who is behind the WHO, and that is Bill Gates and other billionaires with plenty of money. But Bill Gates is probably the major name that we know. So I'm just saying, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what your eschatology is. Frankly, I don't care what it is. But I do think the Bible has a lot to say about what we're seeing, and we do well not to dismiss it. Now I hear y'all again. Well, I don't see the pre-tribulation rapture. And I would say I'm getting to that point too, that I don't believe a pre-tribulation rapture. There will be a rapture. We will go. But will it be before the tribulation? Will it be before we see these things that the Bible speaks of? I don't know. I don't know so much anymore. I don't think so. Whatever the case, let us not hear information like this and go about our merry way, because the WHO and these dark, ominous forces, these people, these spiritual forces of wickedness in high places are not going about their business. They are planning and plotting, and the net is closing in around us, and we're just continuing as if nothing matters. So let us not play. Let us wake up. Let us be vigilant. Let us be sober-minded. Just like the Bible tells us. Let us think first. Let us follow what the Word of God says. Let us pay attention. We're no fools. This moment should not catch us off guard like the rest of the world. We know. We've been warned. We've been told. Jesus told us. I believe so. So I pray that you heed this warning. I pray that you hear it. I pray that you pay attention to it. I pray that you get exactly what I mean. If I have not explained myself well, I pray that you get it. This ain't playing time. This is praying time. God bless you.